Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to Night Owl Resin Art. My name is Heather for anyone that doesn't know. And today we're going to do a jar. And we're going to use mica powders. We're going to use a Shantiki line, and we're going to use a primrose yellow and a lemon yellow. And I also have, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do these or not, but I think I will add a little bit of color. These are the non-sink glitters, you know, for resin that stays suspended. I was thinking of maybe adding it just for a little bit of sparkle. And then we're going to try to marble it, you know, do like the glitz effect, hopefully. Anybody that doesn't know what the glitz effect is, it's a technique that's used to marble resin. And it was given that name by Dawn from Michelle's Glitz and Glitter by Michelle. So anybody, you know, is interested, go check them out. She's really good. Okay, so back to business. And I have 6 ounces of Hey Clear resin. It's a 1-to-1 epoxy resin. And I have it already mixed up. There's no particular way to do this. I was just looking at, you know, like what size the cups were, and you know how much I was going to put in the cups of each color. Kind of just want to even it out some. Doesn't have to be like one color that's like, you know, the standout color. It's not what I'm trying to do today. And if anybody hasn't used or seen these scrapers before, these are awesome. These are like the kitchen scrapers, but they're used to like get in jars, peanut butter or jelly or something like that. They have a little tip at the end, but they work amazing for resin art. You literally can scoop every drop of your resin out of your cup, and then that makes cleanup so much easier too. Like you just spray it with a little alcohol and, you know, use a paper towel or a baby wipe, and it'll come right up nice and clean. Okay, let me stop talking about that and work on this. Okay, so the primrose. Of course, it's not open. So I've never used this color before. Sorry, guys. Okay. It almost looks orange, like, well, it is orange, but I mean, it looks like the primrose yellow. It looks more like just, you know, a regular orange. We need more. We'll see. We'll mix up the pigment, the mica powders before we move forward and add the glitter. We'll give it a thorough mixing. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. Tired. I feel like I'm going to sleep. It's like 3 a.m. here for me while I'm doing this. And yes, I'm a night owl, but today I'm very tired. Didn't sleep very much last night. Hope everybody else is having better sleep. Oh, I just said we are going to mix it thoroughly first. Then I go ahead and do that. Good job. We're just going to scrape. Make sure you mix very well with mica powder and get it all, because, you know, you could have some that is at the bottom that's not mixed properly, and you will have, you know, bubbles in there, and if the powder's not mixed right, you could have a bunch of powder on the bottom. I didn't see that glitter do much of anything. I guess we can add the whole thing, because Doesn't seem to be doing much. Okay, onto this one, the lemon yellow. Move this out the way before I spill it, because I've been getting real messy with my projects lately. I don't know what it is. I used to like be so cautious and so, you know, good about it that I didn't have real big messes. Now all of a sudden, I don't know, my creativity is sparking or it's delayed, but I've been making huge mistakes, like not necessarily on the resin art, but like, you know, mixing, things like that, you know. Dealing with pigments, you know, like what works with what, you know, stuff like that. I would spill the resin a few times as I was making stuff in the last few days. Probably in one or two of my last videos. I mean, constantly spilling everything. Or it might have spilled when the camera went off. I'm not too sure. It was around that time. Okay. So we have that. And I'm going to just go ahead and spray the inside of this mold with 99% alcohol. That is to help with any surface bubbles. Okay. Okay. Can't believe it's already about to be Easter already. I feel like we just like got out of Christmas. Oh no. That was what I was just talking about. That you didn't want to happen, and I let it happen. Good thing I saw it though, so I can get it. But it looks like a big, you know, clump of mica powder. Has to be mica powder. I don't know what else it could be. Let's see if I can just clean this again real quick. Just so, like, you know, it goes where we want it to, and it's not just, you know, kind of messed up by this. So, as I was talking about messes, right? And I was just telling you to mix it properly so you don't have that problem. And then I seen it as I was pouring it in. Seen something. Still not sure. Like, I think it definitely was the mica powder. I don't know what else it could possibly be. And I don't see it or feel it now when I just stirred it. So it could have just been, like I said, unmixed mica powder. That can become a problem. So that's why you really need to, you know, pay attention to what you're doing. Like, I saw that and was able to, like, you know, take some control of it. Immediately, it would have been worse if I, like, noticed after I started pouring both colors and, you know, we were like a quarter of the way or halfway done. That would have been terrible. So it would have been just sitting there at the bottom. And, you know, whatever touches the mold first is what you'll see. So I don't necessarily want to see a clump of, well, I don't, not just necessarily, I don't want to see a clump of resin in my artwork. That's not what I'm going for today. Thank you guys for being patient with me. I continue to have these, like, you know, minor problems to take care of. I don't know what's going on with me lately. Okay, good enough. Not too worried about the outside. Spray it again on the inside. Okay. So when he does the glitz effect, he just pours some. Do not tell me I'm not gonna have enough, because how will I ever match this? Almost the top. This almost would have been good for like Halloween, like candy corn. Let's see, for our trusty scrapers, definitely scrape some out of both of these. Don't waste resin, it's way too expensive to be, you know, just wasting it because you have a little extra. Just keep an extra mold near you, or you know, or if you're cutting at it to your project, if you're able, just don't waste it. I hope I didn't just layer this. No, I want to like marble it a little bit, but it is what it is at this point, right? And look, it's like perfect to the top. And it's still going to be a problem with colors, you know, getting it close to that exact color, because then now I'm going to have to mix some more up to do the top. But at least this one is done. And hopefully I can get close to the right pigment to do the other one. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and clean this up, make up enough, probably 2 ounces or so to fill this. And then I will go ahead and let this cure. Once it's cured, I'll bring it back, we'll demold and see how it went. Hey guys, so we're back. And I already made a video demolding, but you couldn't see it because I was out of shot. So I figured I would just re-record and just show you how it came out. So here's the base of the jar, sorry. And you can see a little bit of orange and some yellow. It didn't marble that great because the colors are very close, but this would be a very like beautiful colors to use in the fall. I'll have to remember that, but I still love the way it came out. And on the lid you can see a little bit more. You can see the orange more and then the yellow. So I think that came out great. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. And then this was a little extra, I believe it's a kitty that was made with the extra resin. It's a little cute little thing. And then I used a flower mold and made this flower. I think it's very pretty. You can see the orange and the yellow a little bit better in this. So I think that they came out great. I think that this was a successful pour. I'm happy with it, but tell me what you guys think in the comments. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you think I could have did something better? Is there anything that you'd like to see? I'm very open to suggestions, so if there's something that you like to see and I am able to do it, I will gladly go ahead and do that for you. If someone wants to learn technique or something, or if no one's ever mixed resin before and they've never seen that done, I will go ahead and do that. I usually skip that because I know a lot of people watch a lot of other creators and you've seen people mix resin all the time. But if someone is new and they don't know, please just let me know and I'll be glad to go ahead and make a video doing that step by step. Well, okay, that'll be it for today's video, guys. Thanks so much. Have a good one.